just.
Okay, now we they run this town. Now we they run am. But
they run am.
Now Victor they run am actually.
No.
Now Victor they run am. If you see Vic, now Vic they run am. Anywhere you see Vic.
How far? What's in this up, Baba? Let's go straight to this. This is more for our Niger.
Yes, now.
Oh
yeah, now area wash.
Yes.
For now, when they watch us, when I did on this particular episode, we're trying to give it back to the people back home.
Right.
And we don't talk too much. My name is Ofresh.
I go by Bigvikk.
Alright, now say we hit time as the level day.
So my brother, straight up, there's a lot of things going on in Nigeria. One major thing I want to bring out right now is the drug use in Nigeria. Whether we like it or not, let's call it spade a spade. You understand? Say there's an epidemic going on in Nigeria, and there's a lot of youths using drugs, all kinds of drugs. We're talking about all kinds, from Mali to whatever drugs you want to use, lean or whatever, all kinds of drugs, weed, everything that they use, right? Whatever reason why didn't they use them, how did they get them, we don't know. You understand?
We're not getting into that.
We're not getting into that. That's not the topic for today. But they're using it a lot. So my question to you is, this is an epidemic. Yep. I don't know if the government never come out to talk about, but I know say it happen steady. Whether we like them or not. So my question to you is, why do you think this is a problem? Why do you think it's an issue? How are they getting these drugs? And why do you think we having a... And first of all, I want to add that in our Nigeria, right, the most populated set of people are the youths.
Around the world.
Right. Now youths, they run the country. Because we have more, now we get the population, right? Most populated part, both from the older to the younger ones, now youth be the most populated set of individuals in that country. And now they use a lot of drugs. So what does that set for our generation when they come? If most of us, they use drugs, what does that happen to how our next generation when they come after us? Now drugs ain't going to use to. You understand? So why do you think this is a problem?
Okay, I would thank you very much for the question. I'm gonna say I wouldn't address it by saying why it's a problem. I think it's a problem around the world actually.
Okay.
Drug is being around the world, but we're only focusing on Nigeria because we're over abusing it in Nigeria.
Okay.
And because we know. So I think one of the two things I will use three things for you. The first one is internet. Don't laugh. Internet number one. Second one is internet number one, and the second one is our 50s, 70s old generation are not trying to embrace the technology time we are in Nigeria.
How does that play a role to this?
Okay, so how does it play a role is we're being influenced by what we watch.
Okay.
You understand? So how do we watch things? It's not even on TV anymore, it's on the internet.
Okay. On
Instagram, on TikTok. Okay. A lot of ladies don't even mind about their future. They're ready to go naked just to make some small money.
Okay.
Now, how does all this plays?
In the drugs.
Yes. Okay. How it plays is because we're now in a season where people want more.
More of what?
The content you do online is 15 seconds.
Okay.
Right? And how do people make money? They make money online.
Okay.
So now if I'm going to keep up with you, I got to make sure I'm keeping up with my buddy. Now, how does that play everything I'm trying to say?
Okay.
Let's go back to this. Drugs become so easy because most of the lyrics people sing back home embrace that part.
Okay.
You know, they talk about drugs, drinking, whatever. And I think they got a lot of that from how a lot of Americans sing too.
Okay.
So we got influenced a little bit, rubbing on us on how Western world do things. And when it comes to Nigeria, we just started doing it. And a lot of, shout out to all the fraudsters anyway. I'm not trying to, say...
encourage that, right?
Yeah, right. But they gave room for a lot of things in Nigeria. So if a fraudster is doing so well, and for him to be able to do what he's doing without having a backing, you need some kind of a little bit of tuition of giving you that confidence to do it.
Okay.
Now, a child that doesn't have a parent that understands what goes out in social media, they send you to go and live with Brother Labaja. Brother Labaja was like, okay, I'm going to teach you how to, run the level. Right? And now Brother Labaja is driving a Range Rover or G-Wagon. You're like, damn, nigga, like, bro, how the hell you do this?
Right.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to give you a system. You're going to start working.
Okay.
But now I'm scared. I don't know how to do this, bro. They're like, okay, take this weed now. Just puff it. Now, when you take weed is going to give you the comment like, fuck you, baba. Oh, baba, I don't eat the money. Now, what I just think about is like, this should give me some level of how I could have confidence in myself.
Okay.
Now, for all my friends that I see that, I'm like, you try that shit, it will put you on the level where you don't expect. Now, youth of Nigerians don't even, let me just use the word, most of our parents doesn't even know half of what their youth are doing. Because once you come up with money, they don't care.
They don't care.
Now, tell me what I think I can control that I started using or doing. it's giving me the result that I want. Is elevating me to be able to bold enough to achieve something that my parents have never achieved. Okay. Tell me why should I have to stop it? Now, if I can't stop it and I'm enjoying it, I'm about to influence everybody around me too. Mm-hmm. So when you go to club, I'm about to try that shit in the club. Now use it. The kind of dance I don't think I can dance, the kind of girl I don't think I can approach. I have the confidence to approach it.
So are you saying, basically in a nutshell, like these drugs where you talk about, they give them the confidence they don't get?
Yes, now.
Okay, are you saying that these drugs now mainly from different friends where they give them these drugs or
social media?
Yeah,
yes. Peer pressure,
right?
Social media.
Okay.
It's like if 10 people around me are doing the same thing, bro, what do you think I'm gonna end up doing it?
Okay.
And they're making money, they're clean. Like this is why I said social media, like if I'm dropping content and to keep up with my content, I gotta be awake.
Okay.
Now my mom, my dad doesn't even know what I'm doing, but I'm living in Lekki, right? And my friend was like, "You got."
So is the drugs that is making them stay awake and keep making them move?
No, I won't say that.
Okay.
But it influences a lot of confidence for people.
So the confidence where they influence, where they make them do the content. Mm-hmm. Now from the drugs, are you saying?
Okay, let me put it like this. Burna Boy said he's not going to Dubai, even though they want to give me $5 million because he can't smoke weed. What does that tell you? You know how many fans Burna Boy have?
Oh, he has a lot of fans.
I'm just putting it out there. Right. He put it out like, I ain't going no place if I can't smoke weed.
Right.
Now, if he has 5 million followers.
Do you think, okay, for him to get there to start
he can manage his own though.
Okay.
Burna Boy can manage his own weed.
Okay.
But do you think all the fans listening to Burna Boy can manage how the substance they take?
No.
So if Burna Boy is telling me like, fuck them, I can be fine without no weed now. Okay. So what do you think people that are already, what they will do? They will do that. If Baba say, everybody, okay, look at Naira Marley when Naira Marley was saying no belt.
Right.
Everybody started on using belt.
The youth, that is right.
And even though, with the respect of the Nigerian country, we still don't know what's around the death of Mohbad.
Right.
You understand? Now, Mohbad case opened the case of like there's drug in the music industry. Now, we're not just talking about the youth now.
Right.
Now, if half of the music we're listening to is embracing and talking about drugs, smoke, weed, all those things, if I'm putting my headphone like this and I'm listening every day, I want to try it too now. And there's no regulation in the Nigerian system that say this you can't do it. And I wouldn't even say they should regulate it. You know why? That's the only thing that makes all those kids happy right now. There's nothing in Nigeria. There's a lot of graduate, no job. But listen, no job, no company that will employ me. Now I was able to get internet. I can do content. I don't have to collect anything from anybody. And somebody now said the only thing to say you must you sniff this thing, you give it the confidence. Now I do it, I collect money. Tell me why should I stop?
You can still do it and don't collect money now.
Now listen to me. Listen to me.
You feel still smoke all this when you smoke when you want smoke and you don't get talent, you know blow, nothing they happen.
Thank you. I know blow, but guess what? The person where they give me, they keep me around. They send me on an errand. And they leave Lekki. And they just Chevron. Nobody know. Baba, I go deal with you now. Sure, I want to go back to Gorodu or Shagam. Where we say nobody go see my face. And this is the peer pressure push a lot of people. Once you experience it one time, it takes a lot to call yourself out of it.
So basically, what you talk, we say this epidemic, poverty has a lot to do with it.
Oh, yeah.
So when they go back to like that poverty state where we did, right? Because of that poverty, I don't want to go back to that hood. I don't want to go back to that. I'm trying to get to somewhere. I'm trying to help my mom from the slums. I'm trying to help my family. Take them off the slum. So I have to connect myself to certain people that's gonna put me to that, take me up there. And whatever those people are doing, I'll do it. Is that what I'm getting?
Yes, and
just to keep up.
And I'm about to add this.
Okay.
There's a lot of Nigerians that are doing fine. They're not doing fraud. They're not doing drugs.
Okay. Right.
They are in IT world.
Well, we're sticking Nigerians in all aspects.
Yes.
They do great.
But now, mind you,
we focus on the epidemic of the drugs.
I'm about to talk about the epidemic, right? Mm-hmm. My parent doesn't even understand what is going on the internet. How are they going to control me or talk to me about, be careful, please. My son, I know you're out there. Don't do this. They don't know. You understand? Half of 70s parents, 50s, let me use 50s in Nigeria, they don't even want to use internet. They don't understand what goes on the internet. So there's a big gap between how to help these kids to tell them, like, be careful. I'm not saying don't do this. Just be careful what you're doing. Now, with that being said, I'm going to add this to it. Look at the case of Mohbad. Mohbad is a very big, it would have been big. But we can't say, he sang about it that I was doing drugs, but I stopped. Right? once you into it to control it to stop, nobody knows. I don't know how that works. But from the movies, from people that we've seen that they do episode, they can't stop.
Okay. I'll have to chip in here.
Yeah, because you're more official in that part, please.
Right.
Yeah.
No. I'll have to chip in here. Not really official. I have to chip in with, I'm going from the genesis of where we started from, right? This epidemic in youth. You've said quite a lot, and I think you have a lot of valid points. You've mentioned peer pressure, right? You've mentioned, peer pressure, and they want to become something. They just want to live up to what our guys do and black belt and made them do. You mentioned it gives them confidence, right? It give them confidence to do certain things that
nobody can. They won't do it.
They won't do it. Okay, I will try to add up and say, poverty leading to our politicians, leading to bad society, to me, is the foundation of this drug epidemic. That is my take, and I'll give you reasons why, right? Everything you've said is well spoken, but where the foundation come from? Are you telling me the same Nigerian youth where God has blessed with so many talents, so many people that could do great things? If government, our government, they really work, no they corrupt, no they drag money, no they carry money, go Swiss bank, no they carry money, go they send their school, go America, go the private best colleges for the world. They send the money what they're supposed to use. They give us the foundation of our schools, our road. They invent they bring things we're gonna make youth they involve with. All these sports and all these things. Now money where we allocated for that. We have the money, we have the funds for that. But this same government, no, they give the youth the things where they need. The school where they need today, then when can't even some people not pay for school fees. University is always going on strike. They can't pay the teachers. So are you telling me this youth, if schools like this, government they put money there and they go school, they don't need all that peer pressure because they understand, say, make I focus for school. If I focus on school, I go become something, I go get self-employed. Why do I have to take drugs? Why do I have to go there look for what my friend when they do drugs? Why I go there do that kind of thing? When I feel enter school, go get correct job. That is where the foundation for me starts from. We don't skip all that part of our politicians doing all this rubbish. Not paying attention to the poor and the needy. Not paying attention to our bad roads. Not paying attention to the homeless. Not paying attention to schools where no they function. Not paying attention to teachers where they go on strike steady because they don't get money. Government know they pay them well. Not paying attention to
I'm laughing. I'm sorry to laugh.
Right.
I'm sorry to stop because you're going deep and I'm happy you're going deep.
Deep. We can't start from the deep, Baba. Not be from the top. We're going to talk about this same youth. You say every youth won't smoke. You say they won't just do because then they look for internet for content. No. They don't get anything to do. They don't have nothing to do. These are smart boys. These are smart girls. These are people that know that, listen, if I get that small opportunity,
I go
blow. And I don't need blow for internet. I feel blow for bank. I could be a bank manager. I could manage a project. I could play soccer. I could play any kind of sport because I feel like I'm athletic. I feel do it. But we don't get that infrastructure.
I think we have.
How? Baba, I come from here. I don't grow from Mushi. How? You understand?
No. That's so, if you. I'm glad you touched. I'm laughing because of one name I mentioned, and everybody that might be watching this will laugh. I remember back in the days when I was still young. Oshiomhole was the leader of NLC, Nigerian Labour Congress.
Right.
He was fighting everybody. Now, the moment this man crossed to be a politician, Oshiomhole changed from Oshiomhole that I could fight for the Nigerian to become. But this is the thing. I just want to add this. Then I'll allow you to say this.
Okay.
Well, I said something. Maybe you didn't get what I mean. I said the 70s, the 50s, 1950s. Those are the people that are ruling us right now. They don't know nothing about internet, and they're not ready, and they don't want to because they're scared.
My guy, even though they know, let's say they know. Even though they know, what team be the benefit if they know?
Thank you. So the benefit is this.
I want to know what's the benefit. So let's forget if they don't do it.
Okay, let's.
They know. What's the benefit?
They don't know. They don't know. I will tell you now. So let's just say they know, right? Look at Dubai.
Okay.
Look at Dubai, right?
Okay.
The leaders knows the value of exposure.
You don't come back to waiting me at the talk.
No, I'm adding to what you're saying. I said I didn't mean you didn't get what I was saying. The 50s, like the reason why all this, we're talking about the reason behind epidemic of this drugs.
Drugs, right.
Like if our leaders, the 50s, are giving room to listen to the youth, we will reduce the drug.
Then they listen to the youth.
They don't do.
My guy. Then they listen to now the youth. Then they listen to the youth. You know why? They listen to, but they don't care. They don't care. They make money. Then they send their kids go college.
And that means they don't listen, bro. Like if you listen, that means you care.
Now different things we talk about. Okay. So when you listen, what they mean say no, just act on it.
Yes.
They're not acting. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like
no, because you could like say you feel they listen, but you know they act on that.
And they can't even act on it, Baba. They can't act on something they don't even understand. Do you know how many of our politicians that can't even understand or operate social media?
What does the social media have to do with?
I will tell you what social media.
What does social? Wait. Make I finish. I'm not. What does social media have to do with, Baba? This college, right? For this Oyebanji or this road where they for Oyebanji, I don't care what money don't there. Money don't allocate for the government. So make I use this money go fix this road. Make I use half of this money open 310 the public school, pay the teachers their monthly salary. You understand? Anybody where they do corruption, where they chop money from
you like Nigeria, I like this energy today. Your energy is into Nigeria now. I've never seen you like this.
I've never, because you know why?
Damn.
Passion day.
That's good though.
I love my country.
That's good.
You understand? I love my country past anything. I love my country, and I don't see the problem waiting to happen. You understand what I'm saying? And the problem will be saying we don't get the money, we don't get the funds. We're one of the richest companies in terms of oil production. You understand what I'm saying?
It's just our leaders.
Resources. Now our leaders when they do these things to us.
For me, when you said why does internet get to come into the picture, right. I'm gonna go back to that is because I feel like internet will give you a big exposure.
But I don't think it plays a role. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. It does play a major role. Let's get it right. It plays a major role because you see what's happening today, right? It plays a major role, but it's still not that groundbreaking foundation for me, in my opinion. You know
that our generation is more like we're fast, like this.
We learn quick, we do fast.
What makes you think we do like this fast?
We do like this fast because number one,
you're open, you want to learn.
Exactly. Whether anybody in this world like it or not, Nigerians are one of the most blessed and talented people on this face of earth. God's gifts. Whether we like it or not, I'm sorry to say it, if it hurt your feeling, if you don't be Nigerian, it's in they hurt you or whatever, but I'm just telling you. You understand? Now the gifts we God give us, no be yours, now God gift. In terms of hustle, in terms of talent, in terms of intelligence, in terms of everything you want to think of, God just bless us with that. The question is, how are we using it?
I think we're using it great.
No, some of us they use them.
Our youth.
Yeah, some of us they use them, but the going back to these drugs and this epidemic where they go on, these guys they don't get choice now. You understand what I'm saying? They don't have nothing to do. An idle man is a devil's workshop. It's point blank. It's simple.
I don't think he's stopping anytime soon, though.
I don't know when he's gonna stop. I hope he stops. I hope something is done about this.
I don't think it's gonna stop anytime soon.
Continue to mess us up.
You think so?
Baba, it go continue from generation to generation now. My papa na this team, my papa na drug addict. You know what it takes when you're a drug addict and then you have a child and the child sees you using drugs constantly. What do you think? You understand? You give birth to a woman where they smoke, where they do all this kind of thing, where they do all they can come give birth. Don't you think it doesn't linger? Yes, now. It affects the baby where they for her womb. It affects the maturity. You understand what I'm saying? If they go through the baby brain, somehow, somewhere, when the baby can come out, you go see say you hear autism, you hear now what thing they sustain us, right? So all these kids, all these people when they use drugs and all this stuff, it's just that's what they can get their hands on. You understand? That's all they know.
What do you think is really helping music industry in Nigeria? Who do you think is backing it?
Bro, it's just so simple. They don't have anything going. We don't have anything going on in our. The youth doesn't have anything going on except entertainment. The people, their role models are their role models are Burna Boy, Wizkid, and Davido, and all these big artists. So if my role model, that's all I see. Like, yo, these people are making it big. I could do the same thing. That's why entertainment is getting big because they're looking at. Listen, this is a very, very opportunity for me to get out the hood. This is an opportunity for me to get out of this slum. If I sing and it blow, if I blow, I don't make money. I will come on my mouth from projects. Come on my mouth from hood, what she did.
Me, I'm about to carry you another place.
No, come out.
Excuse me.
One time.
I like the part I say you say you go follow me. This is the thing for me.
Right.
I ask you a question. I said, what do you think is backing music industry?
What is backing music industry?
In Nigeria.
What is backing them?
Yeah, what makes them to become lamb-like like this? What do you think helped music in Nigeria to become a worldwide, well-known, embrace Afrobeat?
I mean, social media has a lot
I think it was more of the fraudsters.
In the initial stage,
the beginning.
In the beginning stage, I will never dispute that. I believe that.
Now, over time,
why those fraudsters become fraudsters? Now still going back to the system. Back to the system.
Don't forget that we're talking about the drugs. I'm going back to the drugs.
So now. So I see the benefit of where you. I see where you go.
Okay.
Right? No, I see where you go. That drugs help them in that beginning stage, but we don't. Right now, we don't pass that level.
Okay, but now wait.
I think we've passed that level.
Nah, we haven't.
Using scam to.
Nah, we haven't. I'll tell you. You know, half of the record label in Nigeria is still being sponsored by people that are doing some illegal shit. You know why? I've watched a lot of. They will say banks don't borrow them money. Here, banks borrow them money.
I believe that.
Nigeria, government don't give them any space where they give them money. So why I use the word fraudster is it's not to bring them out or to like cast anything. It's the fact that that's the only way that I could continue to run my game. Okay. Now, most of the lyrics, because I'm around them, fraudster, everybody like street boys who like pop everything. Right. I'm getting inspiration from you. Okay. So most of my lyrics is around these things. Okay. And most of my lyrics about I don't want to start calling some name songs that kind of talk about it, but there's a lot of songs that really portray that you want to smoke weed. You want to pop molly. You want to like fuck it, let's just turn it up. Right. Now it's becoming where they don't even care if somebody died tomorrow, we're all doing fine. But not to deviate from what you're saying is, for me, the moving forward, because there's a saying in my way, I said, one should bring out the problem. What is the solution? I'm about to get there right now. Let's talk about the solution. So what do you think? Let's wrap it up. Yeah, what do you think?
I'll wrap it up. Let's wrap it up with a solution. The solution is awareness, right? Awareness. Let's understand that we have an epidemic going on. That's being aware. Some of us, most of Nigeria, still in denial. That's number one. Is awareness, knowing we have a problem. First, for you to want to solve something, you guys know say you get problem. The government need to come out and say, of course, they will come out. We have a problem going on, right? And this is how we have to do it, right? It starts from education. Some of these people don't even know.
But we have education now.
I'm talking
Nigeria have education now. No, we really be studying though. You mean on drugs?
I'm talking about on drugs. I'm talking about education on drugs. I'm talking about staying in school and getting your education, so say drugs is not for you. Those are the things, and who provides those things is going back to the government. Our government just have to do better. Point blank and simple. They need to wake up and understand, like, listen, I am a Nigerian. I will die for my country to 20 years from now, 50 years from now, to say, listen, I made a mark. I stood on what is right. I had an opportunity to be corrupt as a leader. I had an opportunity to send $10 million to Swiss Bank. But guess what? I took that 10 million and I opened a crazy foundation. And I made 20 youths become a millionaire. And those 20 youths that became a millionaire employed 20 youths who turned out to be millionaires. You understand? So that's what I'm talking about.
I like that.
So go ahead, make your wrap this up.
Okay.
So go ahead, what do you think? How do we go from here?
For me, I would say I'm directing my own solution to musicians and the politicians, our government. Right. And how do I say that? Is I hope there can be an organization. I hope there's a body that the government can create that could give room. Because I checked it one time when Mohbad died. Right. That somebody was saying online on Twitter, like, I'm depressed. That's what I'm going to. Right. Peer pressure of social media makes some people to do things they don't have to do. Now, if our government with some musician can make music that could make people like, okay, when I'm depressed, these are the Nigerian. You know how police is like, call this number when you're like this. Right. I think our governments need to do more of publicity that, putting it out like, if you're depressed, these are the number you can call. Okay. If you're doing it one time, 2-3 times, these people will help you free of charge. Okay. If our musician can sing about like when they come together like that, say, okay, let's agree that there's drugs. But what makes people to want to be on drugs? When you're depressed, because you feel like there's nobody to help you. So now you want to be in your own way. If I want to win and I don't have nobody to motivate me, I feel like I got to be on drugs to motivate myself. But if I have some bodies that I can talk to that they just listen to me. And I don't think it's too much for Nigerian government to create that part where we start recognizing that people are depressed. Not to solve their problem, but I recognize that people are depressed. The economy is I don't even have to. I told somebody, I said 2023 is worse than when there was COVID-19 because people are really suffering. Like Nigeria is hard. Some people are still working, making 30,000 in a month, bro. What is 30,000 going to do for them? Because by the time you buy pepper, 500 naira. But you know every reach that money doesn't. So tell me how a man that have 3-4 kids in a home, they will do anything sometimes. And if somebody give them drug and it make them happy to want to pursue what they want to do, they will do it. Now over time, that thing controls you, that you become losing yourself. And that's why I said, for me, our musician needs to come together and make songs that let people know, okay, something is going on. And the government can create maybe a ministry that really let run adverts about this. Like if you're feeling depressed, call this number. If this is good, even though Nigeria will bombard the number, let them call so that you can take, America will say, let's take the data to know the age of people that are calling.
It goes back like just awareness, and you know what you just did? You just talked about education.
Yeah, thank you. So for me, that's the thing. Like even by the time people start calling, the system can get the data of people so we can know which age of range of people that are going through this.
Because some of those people that are even doing this, some of them are from the slum. They don't even know.
They don't even understand, bro.
They have no clue what they try.
You will see some girls open their mouths. Everything is yellow, blue, white. But
bro, that's about it for this.
I'm a Nigerian. I'll continue to be a Nigerian, but I'm United States of America. I'm
Nigeria for life.
Yes, now. So wherever you might be watching us, my name is Oyebanji. You're watching CTDAmongBlacks, and we're doing nothing but bridging all the gaps and connecting all the dots. And on this particular episode, we run this shit with Vicky. Vic is being the one giving me some kind of. The first time I'm seeing Vic, I'm like, man, I'm gonna give me the Nigerian part. So me, I always represent. You see what I put on this mix of Nigeria and US. That's who I am. So if you see me going out of the line from Vic, it's just life has given me some things that I cannot keep myself. You understand? And life, they pepper me. You don't say I do okay, they pepper me, but making drugs the only way to live is the wrong thing. Please, for anywhere you might be in Nigeria and America, please don't make drugs to be the only thing that's going to solve your problem. Talk to somebody. There's somebody out there that can help you. There's a lot of ministry, there's a lot of organization out there that just want to listen to your problem and be able to push you to the better place. So please, wherever you might be, you have a better future ahead of yourself. Don't let drugs take it away from you. And for anything you think you're doing, tomorrow is just for today. Tomorrow is another day. You're going to be fine. So don't let drugs become the only thing you want to hold on to while you feel like you're about to lose your future. Even though you're about to do it, tell yourself, I can be better than this. And I will believe you can be better than that. So thank you. And for me, I'm going to be wrapping it back to Vic while you try like, you can still call me. When you see me outside, call me Oyebanji Akins. And you can call me the JO2 Fresh. Thank you. Vicky.
Oh, you said everything. Peace out, y'all. Guys,
give me the Nigerian ginger where you start. Give them now. Give them.
I don't shoot.
Shoot the last one. Before we go, what do you have for the politician in Nigeria?
I don't have any team, Mama. I don't get.
What do you have for the youth? What do you have for the youth to motivate them?
No, we don't talk enough.
No. Give me the one where you go motivate the youth.
Smoking, I just keep screaming. I just see. I don't talk finish. I don't talk.
All right. Baba, don't put me on timer. So
I don't put you on timer. Next episode, just subscribe.
All right, now so subscribe and see you on the next episode. Thank you very much and
have a good one.
Yeah, stay blessed.